Barinos. It's 3:56 and 49 seconds, 10 degrees Celsius, about 46 degrees according to the thermometer inside the house on this. That says it's January 30th of 2020. It ain't quite January 30th yet of 2020. I'll have to go in and fix that. 2020 doesn't start for 2 more days. And it also says it's Thursday. It's Monday today. So, anywho, we just swapped the motor on the fan box for the GMC, and we're gonna tackle the wipers next. It's my main reason why I haven't been driving this truck yet. When you hit the switch, and I'm not going to do it, it's a new motor on there, motor and transmission. When you hit the switch, it doesn't flip the wipers, it just goes click, 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 click. And I don't remember if I've got them hooked back up yet. Yeah, they're not even hooked up right now, so you can hear grinding inside there, so I think they're not in the best of shape. Somewhere in this whole mess, I have a brand new, I need to find it before I really dig into this project, I have a brand new wiper arm transmission assembly that goes under the cowl. So, I don't think it's in the back of the truck. It's not in the back seat, and I'm pretty sure it's not. The cargo hold. No, that's empty. So I need to find that. I know I ordered one. Brake lines for the Cutlass. That's a sliding rear window, tinted for the pickup. That one's falling apart. Need to get ambitious and get some of these parts consumed again. I bet you this is it. Chevy pickup wiper link assembly, made in Taiwan. So this is all it is. I can lay this thing out. This is the end that goes to your wiper motor. There's a little cam wheel that just spins, which pulls the bar back and forth, which in turn spins these, which is what your wiper's attached to. So it's plastic, but the old ones might be binding up just enough so that we're stripping out the plastic gears on the new motor. So we're going to go ahead and start tearing apart. It's getting chilly, I'm cold, but we're going to press on. I want to get some forward progress going on this. Also, when I fired the thing up earlier, I took it for a run around the block just to drive it a little bit. I had to tighten up this passenger mirror, but that won't be today. Just pull it out just a little bit. Just a little too loose. Gotta pull the cover back off, and there's a couple of bolts in there. Tighten up. Anyway, let's go ahead and tackle the cowl. Alrighty, we got a series of bolts underneath. I'll pop the hood, pull these out. If we don't drop them, we may be upgrading these to the new self-tappers as well. Got one right here. One, two, I think just the 4 all the way across. One here. Down here in the corner. Now we gotta pop the wiper arms off. Those are pretty easy once you figure it out. Let me go grab another tool for that. Alrighty, Wiper arms, hard to see, but there's a little tab on the back side. I use a curved hook. Just gotta finagle the deal open. Try not to scratch your paint too much. Not too concerned about this truck, obviously, but it should pop right off. Should. Don't forget your little squirter tubes there. Okay, why are you not just popping off? And we're breaking the aluminum. Good thing I got two new ones. Okay, come on. It's starting to come off. Should just pull straight up. Okay, let's try the other side. Maybe. Got my tire step out here so we can see what we're doing. Wow. I swear this is really easy to do. We're still disconnected. Little wiper filter squirter thing off. Even in the field of view, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight with this a little bit. If I can't get these off, I can't do the cowl. Okay, I think this one's ready to come off. Maybe it slid up a little bit. Try not to gouge yourself with your sharp tool. Like that. See, they just pop right off. There's the little spring that you have to push. I was hoping to catch the second one on film too, but it kind of came apart in pieces. Good thing I got two brand new arms. So we'll just set those off to the side. So now we can lift the cowl off, get the tripod set up here. It's one of these little bendy, flexy type deals. I have to do this with the hood up. This little tabs on the back side for alignment purposes. So. Past those. You're seeing them there. Nubbins. Got 5 of them all the way across, so those fit into slots or underneath your windshield. Alrighty, the cowl is off. For our next magnificent feat, I'm going to pull this plastic screen off. It's got metal clips holding it in a couple locations, so let's go ahead and get those popped off. Don't see anything, nothing there. This was our plastic, so I thought maybe the new ones being plastic they were cheaper, but we also have to pull the motor off, but we'll get to that in a sec here. Alrighty, looks like just the 2 screws holding that on. This I've also got plastic nubbins holding it in. It slips up and out, it looks like. Just like that. Set that off to the side. Let's take a look at what we got to work with now. Go bring this down, I think. Easier to see. So actually it's on the other side there. If you don't have one of these, get you one. Bought mine off of Amazon. They are handy. Go right over the tire. Use it as a step. So you can see the rusty bars in there. That's our transmission assembly. So we've just got 3 bolts per head there to undo, and should be able to pull her right out. Since it's already disconnected from the motor, I'm going to go ahead and just work on that. Looks to be a 7/16 bolt. Don't drop these. If you're noticing, we got 2 screws very close to each other, and then a third one on the opposite side. So that'll help with alignment. Now, drop and rotate. Can we bring it out this way? There we are. They feel a little tighter. Let's do a comparison with the new piece. Alrighty, here's the old one. There's a little bit of resistance on the heads. Rotation portion. It's got grease in it, but it's a little stiff. This one. It's actually a little stiffer feeling, but it's smoother. So hopefully, why does it look different down here on the end? I guess it's the same. I thought maybe it was a little bit longer or something, but okay, well, you know, we can go ahead and bolt this right up, and then it's just a matter of working with the motor getting that squared away. It just presses on actually to the end, but we'll have to pull the motor out to get everything lined up. So, back to the truck. Alrighty, got to swap the battery, being affected by the colder temperatures. So like I mentioned earlier, if it's showing up, you can see we got 2 screws close together, one at the opposite side. That reflects on there, and actually, grab a rag and wipe those down real quick. Nothing's really gonna matter. I think when we put the wiper arms back on, we're gonna put a little anti-seize on there. So no rust under here. That's good, because these things are known to rot out around the windshield. A little bit of surface rust, but no rot. I know the 84's got some crustiness on it. So, how did we do this? Going in this way. Everything in there. I'm going to try to rotate the arms around. Fiddly here, but there's one. There's the single side, there's the dual side. One bolt in just to hold it. Going tight. Keep it loose. Rotate this guy around. Or should I have put this one in too? Yeah, I think I should have fitted them both. Hitting on. There it is. There it is. That one's still poking through. Okay, like that. The other one still looking pretty good. Mud from underneath this cowl. Keep it loose. Line those up. This actually wasn't too bad. I was concerned about getting everything lined up properly. So if you're doing this, and if you're using this as a how-to video, don't over-tighten these bolts. I should say, don't over-tighten these bolts. This is a plastic housing. It's a hard plastic, but these screws just go right into it, and there's no inserts of any type. So I'm going to use a ratchet wrench to just run them down. And then we will tighten them by hand with a regular ratchet. If I remember right, this was not a cheap piece. It's about 80, 90 bucks. So I really don't want to have to buy another one. And I screwed up. This one popped off to the end of its arm. But I might be able to fish it back in. It's got lots of good gooey grease on the end. I need to tighten that first so I can push on it. Y'all even in the field of view still? Pardon my reach here. Let's flip you around. Let's bring you over here, huh? So yeah, this one popped off. She's loose right now. Don't want to over tighten these, that's for sure. Just snug them up. I'm not going to be able to really show you this next step. I don't know if you can see inside there, but you can see the nub in there. It's just got to press on. And of course I need more leverage. Or a backer of some sort. Probably should pull that back out, but let me shut you off and get this squared away and bring you back for the next step. Alright, just get the old channel locks in there. So, tighten this side up. Everything's nice and snug. Sure hope this works because I'm tired of fighting with these wipers. This old truck sure has fought me a lot of the way. Snug. Snug. Let's check these back here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I got to clean off the hood and let's go underneath. Pull that motor off. Get that hooked back up, and then we'll do a test run to see if it's going to work without the wipers on. If it's still clicking, I need to make the determination if I need to get yet another wiper motor, because I may have screwed this one up too. This will be the third motor I've gone through trying to figure this problem out. Luckily the first two were done under warranty, but this is getting to be my own fault, so I'm not going to hold them to the warranty. But yeah, shut you off and let's get resituated here. Alrighty, wiper motor and intermittent control module all in one fell swoop. Now I take that back, the control module is underneath the dashboard, or underneath the steering column. But we gotta pull that whole assembly out. Of course I don't have a good spot to set y'all, so we could just zoom in here. Does that work? course, all the tools are going to be in the way. And we want it on takeoff, not put on mode. Don't lose the screws. Three screws to hold this whole assembly on. Batteries are finally starting to wear down on the old Milwaukee here. 2 wire harnesses. One on the top, one down low. Flip the screen around so I can see what I'm talking about here. Gotta pull this nut off. That's what your bracketry attaches to. You can kind of see it's got a couple of flats there, so we will pull the bar through there. Does this one have... Yeah, I need to go look at the other one. This one's got a plastic cap. I don't know if the cap comes off. Oh, there's actually an extra piece. So this little bracket pops in, plastic cap. So, good thing I didn't throw this away yet. See if we get this undid. I'm going to have to go do this over on the workbench. It just pops out, nothing major. So, let me go get that squared away real quick. Okay, I just manned up and pulled it out. So, now we get to push it into that one, although I think I should probably just put it on the end of the motor first. That might be easier. Give me something to push against. Pop it onto the end. Thread the nut on. Is going to be a 7/16? Of course not. Probably a 1/2 inch. Yes, it is. It's the noise that it makes when it's stripping out. Sounds like a duck. Hope this one's not fried, because these things aren't cheap either. So, keep that in, pull this guy back. Have enough finger strength. I have to mop that motor back up. Easier to drop the hood actually too right now. Let me mount this motor. Get that squared up. just goes into little captive inserts inside there. Yeah, welded on nuts. The first one I just put in was really loose. Hoping that I haven't stripped the threads on these. It's got a little bit of resistance. If you do swap these yourself, swap the motor, there's little rubber isolators on all three of these. Make sure that you take those off your old motor and swap them over to your new motor. That's snugged up. That's snugged up. And that's snugged up. Okay. I gotta press the fitting back on, but I need to close the hood for that, so I'll bring you back when we're all squared away. Okay, everything is pressed back on. Let's see if we got clicky out of the motor. Or if we have enough plastic gear left to spin this thing. Oh, it would help if I plug the electrical back in. It's not working. What did I do? You dummy, you didn't finish the job. Okay, that one goes down. Yeah. This one, get all the hoses and everything routed up over the top. Goes right here. Now, let's see. A little greasy in there. Survey says I see the thing's moving, it's not clicking. Things are moving in there. It's like a steam locomotive in there. Woo-woo. Same basic principle, actually. Cool. It's not clicking. So let's go ahead and reassemble. Somewhere in one of these boxes I got the new wiper arms too. Might even be in this box. We'll have to find those. But I'm going to go ahead and shut you off because we're down to almost 1 bar of battery left, and reinstall everything. Get the cowl back on, get the cowl plastic cover back on. It's all just the opposite of disassembly. Plus I can crank the tunes up for a few minutes. And we'll bring you back and we'll put the wiper arms on, because I gotta find them, and see what she does. So stay tuned. Okay, rags, towel, couldn't find my Never Seas. I've got marine grease. Bought this for radio controlled truck stuff. It's waterproof and all that good jazz, so just put a little bit around. Wiper arm shafts. Clean up the hand, clean up the grease off the surface of the truck. Nasty stuff. Put the lid back on. Use that stuff in transmissions and differentials. Actually more differentials, and it gives you makes an open diff almost a locking diff in the RC world. Okay. Flip you around here so I can see what you're looking at. There's an internal view. There's the little pry bar that locks into a groove. It's locked in. Put the wire on. These are the new arms. And these new hoses are snug. Also extra long. We're going to be trimming those. Worry about that later. So that one's on. Let's just do the other one from here too. See if we can get them lined up. That one's a little tall. Of course it's on. We can always adjust them later. Get the squirter thing on. Works. Wrap it around the arm there. Looks kind of goofy, but grease all over everything here. Put a little too much on there, it looks like. So yeah, one is a little bit higher than the other, but we'll have to adjust that. Here real quick. Yeah. Drop that passenger side down. We'll do that off camera though. Let's see if this motor can turn these things. Oh, that's just going click, click, click. It's going click, click, click. Shit. So I need a new motor. Damn it. Well, I guess that's what I'll go out and do maybe tomorrow. Bummer. But at least with the last motor, when I took the wiper arms off, it click, click, clicked as well. So I probably damaged that little plastic gear inside there. Oh well. I'll get that pulled back apart some other time, swap it out, and I'm not going to drag you all along with that. But we got the wiper arm swapped out. That's a start. So thanks for following along. A little disappointed right now, but I'm going to clean up and go inside because it's getting chilly out here and about to lose sunlight in about half hour. So maybe I'll fix that wiper arm real quick before I do finish going inside, but I'm not going to drag you along for that. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along. Y'all be good. We'll catch you in the next exciting episode. Bye-bye. Follow-up on the wiper motor situation. Jumped online, did a little bit of looking around. Cardone, that's the model that I've been through a couple, and they're remanufactured. Bought those through O'Reilly's. That's all they carried for that truck. I went to the AutoZone website, which was usually my go-to, and they had the Cardone plus they had a WAI, Western Automotive Industries, I don't know, but they had a brand new one. So I bought it. It's quite a bit more. The Cardone's about 50, 55 bucks. There's a core on that one. I think it's $10, $15. The WAI, it's $95.99 is what I paid for it. Actually, take that back, $94.17, because I had my my whatchamacallit card with me. So $100. So thanks, Mom. The cash you gave me for Christmas went to good use. Yeah, that's going to be in tomorrow. So if it's not here on the 9 o'clock truck, it'll be here at the 12 o'clock truck. So either way, by the time I get my lazy butt up out of bed, hopefully it's not dumping down rain. And yeah, we'll go grab that new motor, swap it in, and fingers crossed it'll work. So enough of the reman garbage. Let's go for the brand new. Get those wipers working. I did get that one arm dropped, but it's too far, so I gotta pop it, and it was hanging up, so I thought, nah, screw it, I'm cold, I'm tired. I'll do it when I do the motor, so hopefully it's dry enough tomorrow, but it's time to shut the lights off, and yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch y'all tomorrow when we get the new motor put on. Locking up the garage, calling it quits, go find some dinner. Bye-bye.